accurately adjusting iron sights right now on Pirate Firearms and Reloading. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you my little trick for accurately adjusting iron sights that don't have micrometer adjustments. If you know a few things like your sight radius and you've got a few basic tools like I have in front of me here, including the calipers, we can work out how to actually adjust these iron sights in a measurable increment. So you do need a bit of information. I am going to pop a photo of this Ballistic X printout report up on the screen here for you. Basically, this is a muzzleloader. We shoot a Vetterli of 13 shots. We only count the best 10 because black powder does tend to change your velocities quite substantially over a shot string. So I'm really focused on that core group. So I'll pop up on the screen here. I'm on Dylan's website. This is Dylan, the reloading company, and they have this really cool calculator. So you need a few basic bits of information. You need your sight radius, which you obviously need a tape measure for. That's the distance between your front and rear sight. Obviously, the shorter the sight radius, the less accurate people perceive a rifle to be, and that's technically correct because it's all about angles when it comes to shooting. Hence, we talk in minutes of an angle, MOA. So here I'm just jotting down the outputs. Now, you also need to do one of these for your elevation correction and one of these for your left-right correction, or windage correction, if you want to call it that. So you have to do two separate adjustments, just like you're doing on your iron sights. You also need to accurately know the distance to target. So basically, this is trigonometry, but Dylan does it for you so you don't have to sit there and do the math yourself. Once you get your reading, this is where the calipers come in. I use the little end point. Now, thankfully, on my muzzleloader here in front of me, it is an octagonal barrel, which makes my life so much easier. Now, you want to do this a couple of times, zero the calipers out where your sight sits. So this is a Williams sight. It's a peep sight, and I'm measuring off the top of the peep sight because it's an easy point for me to measure, and then I'm going to the top of the barrel to the top of the peep sight, and I'm just going to measure this several times because I want to make sure I'm consistently measuring this. You notice I just turn the calipers around. There's that little indentation in the hole measuring bar on the end of the caliper that I've put the flat side so I can have that flat side up against the face of the peep sight, which with a bit of luck is going to give me a whole lot better accuracy. Now I'm getting the same result every time. So it's zeroed out. Now I have a screw adjustment for the elevation on this, so I'm going to turn the screw and I'm going to give it about a quarter turn, and I'm going to remeasure. And we're going to keep doing this until I can consistently get the result of adjustment I'm looking for. So with this particular adjustment on the elevation, I'm looking to bring it up 25 thou. Now, in my experience, this is as accurate as you can possibly measure it. So if I get, say, 22 thou, something like that, I'm not going to be too upset. That's going to get me very, very close onto the mark. It becomes more critical when you have a shorter sight radius. Your small increments make a bigger angular adjustment. So I'm just going to play here back and forward. I'm getting about 21 thou, which is pretty good. We're going to go just a touch more. This is where your micrometer adjustable sights are really cool because you don't have to play this measurement game. We've got about 22 there. We'll just give it a nudge more. We've probably overshot the mark here a little bit at 27. Once again, it's going to be near enough. Right, folks, so now it's a patience game. The more time and care you take doing this, the better you'll get in terms of a result. This is not so critical on a set of sights. You can actually move back and forward, but I have used this exact same technique to file a front sight. I had a rear sight that had sort of range graduations on it, and obviously I wanted those to line up with their actual corresponding ranges with my load and my particular firearm, which means filing the blade style front sight. In that case, you definitely want to err on the side of caution and file less than what the calculator comes out with. Now I've got 26 thou, which is so close to 25, it's not even worth the argument. That 1 thou could be in my measuring and my inconsistency. So now we're going to do the windage or left-right adjustment. So with this particular rifle, once again, because it has an octagonal barrel, it does make my life really easy. I can come in from the side, use the flat of the barrel against, I use the dovetail side because it gives me a larger piece of material. This is a leaf sight, obviously, so the dovetail is set down in the barrel, so I'm getting nice consistent readings. So once I'm happy and I'm constantly getting 0 thou, I now need to make my adjustment. I'm going to back out the little lock screw for the dovetail. It's not free to move by hand, so I'm going to still need a hammer and punch. In this particular case, I do prefer to use a brass hammer and punch or nylon. Nylon punches are actually really good as long as it does not require a lot of force to adjust the sight. Sometimes you're still going to need a steel punch and to actually lay that rifle over and on a flat surface to do this. Fortunately, this is not super tight in the dovetail, so I can make an adjustment with this sitting in a gun vise. So once again, make a little adjustment, take a measurement, make a little adjustment, take a measurement. And just try and measure as consistently as possible. So I got about 9 thou, so it's going to need a bit more of a tap over. This is sometimes where a pencil mark will help because it'll give you a visual understanding of how much you're moving. It's quite hard with a punch and hammer to be accurate. Say, oh, I'm just going to knock it over 5 thou. And as you can see, I've gone too far. I hit probably about 25 thou. I'm looking for 21 thou. I mean, 2 thou either side, I'm not particularly worried. Take our measurement and hopefully we're going to be close enough. So now I've got 20 thou of movement. So that's so close, I'm not going to worry about it. So now I'm going to take that screwdriver again and I'm going to turn the lock screw. So that's how I have found the most accurate, the most reliable way to adjust my iron sights that aren't micrometer adjustable. So I hope this technique helps you guys out. Just remember, be consistent with your measurements and take your time on this one. If you have any questions about the actual type of sight I'm using, it is a Williams sight. I have both a semi-buckhorn, which I'm showing you here, and the aperture, which is on, or peep sight. Some muzzle loading competitions don't allow you to use an aperture or a peep sight, so I can swap them out and they actually hold the same 0. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, happy shooting. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Catch you next time.